Hello everybody, I hope everybody's doing well. Just wanted to keep you guys updated, let you know a few things that we got in. A few things we got in this week. I did some trades on Facebook. I ended up getting two more rabbits. I ended up getting two more Ravel rabbit kits from Bruce Smith. He's over there on the Facebook marketplace. He asked if I'd put a thing out on the Ollie's model trailer page that I was willing to trade some older, rarer kits for some rabbits. He said he had two rabbits, so I made him a trade this week. That was really good. Picked up was able to score this Castro Honda Civic off of Facebook. Another guy on Facebook, Marty something. I forgot Marty something. But it's the racing version, so I got this one here. And I got one more kit this week. Ended up getting another Sunny pickup this week. I ended up getting the older version, the deluxe early version. So I got this one. I already have one of the C1, the new version of the C1 kits coming. Pete picked it up at the New Jersey show when Chris Hells was here. But I want to get another Sunny. I want another Sunny truck kit, and I want another C1 kit for a project I have. The last pickup we got was when we did the yellow Sunny for Scaled World earlier this year. Well, last year. He's just now starting to show it this year. We used this kit. You can see a little front end difference, some bumper difference, some mirror difference, some wheel difference. Let's actually see. We're going to open up both of them. See, this right here said limited edition, but this one here doesn't. It just says Hasegawa. Oop. It just says Hasegawa. So the sides of the boxes, that one there says a 73, and this one here says a 79. They both says long body deluxe. This right here says early version. So let's take them out of the box and see if there's a difference. Now both of these have been gone through, so I can't really tell you if there's a package difference. But let's take this one out of the box. So here's the early version, and here's the middle version. That all looks the same. The hood and all that looks the same. Let's see body wise. Body wise, that all looks the same. See the front end wise, rear end wise, that all looks the same. Now on the Sunny we built for Scaled World, we shaved all of that off the rear end, so it's not on the one Pete owns. So then let's look at the clear parts. See if the clear parts are any different. The clear parts seem to be exactly the same. Because there is a price difference, guys. You can get the white version for like $35 plus shipping. The gray version, which is the newest version, it's like $55 right now. And this early version was $45. Was $45. This version. So I don't know why the cost is different right now, unless it be supply and demand, you know, availability. So let's compare the decals. Let's compare the decals. Now, here's the older version. Now, the older version has a lot more decals, because here's the sunny version that we used to build the Scale World, what is now being nicknamed the Banana. You can see the difference. So you get a lot more decals with the older Sunny. So the windows are the same, the body's the same. The decals are different as of right now. So let's open up the other parts. Let's start with the chrome. So here's the chrome on the older truck. Here's the chrome version. And this right here is the white version. This is the blue version. And you can see that this top sprue is the same. But then on the older one, you get these hubcaps and you get a different grill. Oh man, that's nice. Look at the detail on that. That's a nice looking grill. And then you get these Okay. Now when you go to the body sprues, they're both the same. It looks exact same, identical. Nothing different there. Let's see. The gray should be the interior sprues. So let's get all those out. Let's get all those out. Let's see. Get a tire. Dash. Alright. Now this is the older truck. Let's get this up here out of the way. And this is the middle truck. Get all this right here out of the way. Alright. So let's see. Both kits come with separate back seats, or the separate of the top seats. They're saying this is part K and these are part L. Now there's a difference there in the seat backs. Older truck, the blue version, and this right here is all the white version. So you can see a difference in the seat right there. Alright, now let's see the seat bottoms. Now the way these come, they come with wannabes, lower seat, and this right here's, they're both J for both kits. So that's the one sprue, they're the exact same. Here's the other sprue. Well, let's get it upside. Here's the other sprue, they're the exact same. But like we noticed before, the back of the seats is what's different. All right, now let's check. I don't see where that piece is. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now let's see. Here's the white truck. You see the door cards. Alright, I see a difference here. Alright, here's the white truck. Here's the blue truck. It looks like all this right here is the same. All that right there is the same. But then you go down here, and for the white truck, we have this dash panel. And for the blue truck, we have this dash panel. So that's G and that's H. That's what's different. If you guys can't see the difference there. Steering wheel is even different. Alright, so there is a few difference. Alright, now looking at the tire packs. Now, the sunning we built for Scaled World, we used a lot of the C1 stuff. We used a complete C1 interior, C1 dash. So I have a lot of parts left over from that kit if I wanted to make, if I wanted to update the older one. If I wanted to update the blue one. But so far, I liking what I see. Both exhaust sprues are they're calling for C. They're exactly the same. No difference there. And then you go to the chassis plates. Whoa. Go to the chassis plates. They look... They're identically the same. You can put them right on top of each other. They're the exact same. So I guess the only difference is going to be the back of the seats. And I'm just trying to help you guys to pick your money if you want to buy one of these trucks. The blue version, the white version. So that sprue is different. The chrome is different. And the dash inserts is different. Oh, this. And then the dash is different. Let's do it this way so you're not confused. White truck, blue truck. And then, like I said, the decals were different. Let's just check the instruction sheet and see if the instructions are anywhere different. You never know, you know, with the different things. But I'm really liking the blue. I like the grill and everything on the blue truck, which is it won't even be in the white kit. This grill here and these hubcaps aren't even in the white kit. This whole sprue is not even in the white kit. Then, like I said, I want to get the gray truck, which is the newest version. I want to get it just to have all of them, just to build them all. Sheets. This right here will be the white Sunny kit. And this right here is the blue Sunny kit. All in all, I like these decal options better. I like the gauge cluster better. It comes with the radio. And see, it's the exact same radio but different gauges. I like the block gauges from the blue one than the round gauges for the white truck. Then the white truck gives you a lot more extras. Yes, guys, I recommend that. Just like what Pete just said, there are some great wheels over there at Scale Productions. 3-piece wheels, aluminum ring wheels, some really nice wheels. Okay, now here's the two trucks. Now you're going to have the deluxe, the JB20, 120, and then the GB 121. and you can see the difference. Well, we know the picture's different. I'm just going to check and see if the instruction sheet's different. No, they both lay parts out. They're both laying parts out. They both show a picture of the truck. They both have pictures of the parts layout. Then let's see. Just open it all the way up and see step 9. Yeah, step 2. So there really is no difference on the instruction sheet. Alright. So that's basically be the difference between the two Sunny kits. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, right there's the difference between the two Sunny kits. The early version and the second version. The 73, and this right here is the 79. And the gray one's newer than that. So we'll have to wait. We'll have to wait to see what the difference is when we get that kit. All right. So that's that. So as soon as I get the C1 swap kit in again, I think the white one's going to go under the knife and do another Scale World build with this Sunny. And with this one here, I'm undecided yet. I really like the old classic look and everything of this truck. We might go a little bit original on that. And then, like I said, I got the new Civic in, which is actually the same. You know what? Let's compare the Civic too. Because I just got this in. Like I said, I got this from a guy named Marty. And let's see. Then I have this Civic kit here. So let's open up and compare. Because this right here, I've seen this one go for kind of stupid prices. When you can pick this one up here for like 30 bucks, 20 bucks, 30 bucks from Tokyo Hobby and some other places like that. But basically, when me and Pete purchased some of these off of like Tokyo Hobby and there's another one, JDM something or another. We've bought them from 3 companies, and all the kits have come from Paradise, Japan, or something like that. Even though we bought off 3 different vendors off of eBay, it's always come under the Japan Paradise or Paradise Japan, something like that. So let's open this one up. This one right here is brand new. Yeah. And then let's open the box. They're both Hasegawa. They're both in white. Like you guys seen the last Civic that I did for Pete at Scaled World, the one we did the C1 how-to on. It came blue. So this one right here actually comes white. So does the race car. It looks like the pillar's broken. The pillar was broken on the blue one when I got it before we even did the work. It looks like it's a little warped too on this one. But we already did one with the C1. We did one already for Pete at Scaled World. He's already got that back. And he's able to work on it whenever he gets to it. So the front end's the same. So basically they use the same bodies. Let's see, the way it's all packaged is pretty much the same. other than on the race car, the tires are in the window. On the race car, the tires are in the window. Oops, there it is. The tires are in the window, and on this one, they're not. They're separate. So that all looks the same, other than the tires for this one is packaged separate. Let's see what the plastics look like. Alright. We'll do a better picture review for you guys over on Scaledworld.net as soon as I get time to actually sit down and take a picture. That way you guys will get a out-of-box review of both of them. So let's open both of them now. Of course, we know there's going to be a big difference in decals because one's a race car issue and one's a street car issue. I got one loose mirror fell off the sprues. Make sure you don't lose that. Alright, so if we look at the dash piece, you can see here's the street version of the car. You'll get the back seat and what have you. And on this version, let's see. This right here, they call this one sprue K. This right here, sprue K on the race car version. And you get your back seat delete. You get one racing seat. And then you get the racing dash. Then the bucket sprue. It's calling both the sprues G. So here's the street car and the race car. That's the exact same sprue. But then you get the roll cage with the race car. And you get a nice looking steering wheel, racing steering wheel. So just off the bat, if you wanted to buy and build a race car Civic, you don't have to spend a lot of money and buy the racing car kit. You can actually buy the street car, because then the pan is the exact same. And then most people use aftermarket resin seats or something, you know, anyway, or build their own roll cages. So right there would save you a little bit, but it does come with all that roll cage and stuff in there. Then let's go to the chassis plates. Looking at the chassis plates, the chassis plates are exact same. They're right on top of each other. They're the exact same, so no difference there. Then you go to, let's look at the exhaust. So on this one here, their exhaust is N, and our on the street car, it's this sprue, it's D. And you just get the single exhaust. Focus. You get the single exhaust. But on the race car version, it's actually giving you the racing exhaust. It's just a straight pipe. You get rotors, and it's calling that sprue N. Then it's got sprue Q, has these wheels, and here's the factory wheels on the street car. Kind of look the same. If you look at them on right by each other, they kind of look the same, other than it don't have the center cap. It has a straight bolt in there. And then this sprue gives you two sets of mirrors. You know, you get the little custom mirror and you get the street mirror, which on this sprue here, it actually gives me both the mirrors too on that kit. One's in the box, so for some reason all that is separated. And then there's also two other little sprues in here. This must be the exhaust tip from the factory car, and this right here is for the race car. And then another set of brakes. Another set of brakes for the race car. then you get a very large, I don't even see the, on the race car, it's actually giving you the blacked out windows and stuff. And here's all the decals for the race car. Here's the decal sheet for the street car. Big difference. Then the instruction sheets for both. You got one's a race car, one's a street car. So there's that. So there's the difference between them two. So make an educated purchase. You can build the race car out of the street car version if, say, you was wanting to build a weekend drag version of this car, whatnot. April Ham on Facebook, he actually is working on a few real deal Honda drag cars. You can follow his Facebook page and see how, they've been working on his. I think this right here is called an EKG, EG4 or something like that on the racing circuit, I guess. I don't know the Honda lingo, so forgive me if I mess that up for you guys. Alright, and where's the lid to the race car? Right here. Okay, I see. EG6. Alright. Thanks, Pete. And then, you got the two. One's going to show you the factory car, which has been in red and blue. We got the black four-door too. Where is it at? And then Hazagawa also make the four-door. We have it too, and pretty much it's all the same. We did try to size up the C1 kit with this, and it's too far off on the rear end. I don't even know where my kit is now. Give me 1 second, fellas. Oh. So here's the C1 Civic kit, and we'll show you guys how it sizes up on the four-door. Now see, the four-door pillars are perfect. It's the two doors that always have an issue, and or I found have had the issues. So you guys, I already did a build video on how to install this C1 kit on a Honda Civic. So you guys can look back through the archives and do whatnot. But on the four-door, since the front ends are the same, the front end would have no, well, I guess there is an issue. Look at that. I guess there's a difference. Maybe not. Everything seems to be lining up, other than I thought on the coupe. Here, let's... Okay, yeah. So there is a difference. You'd think the front end would be the same. But see, on the coupe, it goes straight to the door. But on the four-door, it goes halfway up to the fender. So there is a difference in these. See where it goes up there on that fender? Huh. And the back is way off, because if you put that on there like that, if we put that on there like this, then we got quite a bit to, you know, fill in there in the back. So, but it's a good looking little kit. I thought they would be the same, but they're not looking to be the same. Well, how much is different? A lot is different, guys. See that? Alright, now we know, David. Now we know. We'll put this up, put that up. Alright, now let's get down. I don't have my tablet right now, so I can't go over what's been happening on Facebook or over at Scaled World. So I do know Pete has put up a few projects, features, and the Facebook page was doing pretty good with your guys' projects. I seen a lot of stuff. I seen a lot of good looking projects, guys, this week. Thanks to Bill Edmond for starting that thread and showing your guys' work. I did get the convertible Challenger into primer, and I just went ahead and grabbed a quick can of tan. I just wanted to see what the interior and all that stuff was looking like, because, you know, we did a lot of body work. To the interior and whatnot. But I got the car in primer. There's a few little places I still got to address before paint. But it is all hinged and working. It's in the first stage of primer. Got to get this open. And then, you know, interior's looking good. Tail lights look good in there. And I just, once everything starts in one color, you get a whole different outlook on what it's going to look like. And like I said, I'm going to use the motor out of here because we're using a clearly scale for that project. So we'll be able to update that Hemi for this one. And then the purple one, I left it in the soaker. It's still soaking. It should be good and ready to go now. Alright, and last but not least, let's discuss the raffle. Like I said, we decided no, it won't be. Let's give me 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go through some stuff real quick. I'll be right back. Alright, as you guys noticed, that this week we put up on Facebook that we're changing all the raffle spots down to $5 a slot. The reason being is I kept questioning myself that maybe the $10 spot was too high. We only had 2 people buy in this week. We had David Goodwin bought in again today, right before the show, about 9:50. He bought some more. So let's do that. And then we'll do... And then he's going to get 4 spots in here today. And then we're going to change. I'm going to change this sheet right here. We done did all that. We're going to change the donation sheet right now. We'll get rid of that. This is our answers the other night on the one raffle. Yeah, I got you, Dave. Alright, so now let's do this. We're going to do a donation sheet. And so far, Scaledworldweekly .net did $20 for 4 spots instead of 2. And so far, spot 1, spot 2, spot 3, spot 4. Spot 1 went to Stan Lee, and that was off the ISM live show. On 5/11. And then John Pohl, he got the Scaledworldweekly giveaway. On 5/16. Alright, and then we had Vision 124. He donated $20 for 4 spots. And we have spot 1, spot 2, spot 3, spot 4. Alright, so far we haven't given any of those away. So I'm going to try it. I just want to keep everything on the up and up, guys. So we got that there. So with that being said, we're going into our 3rd week. We're going into the 3rd week of the raffle. We're going to... David, do you have any numbers you want to pick out while you're here? Here's the first sheet. And here's $1 gift code to the Model Hut. Brian Buster over there at the Model Hut also has a 10% off this month. You guys can get to it 2 ways now. You can go to themodelhut.com or you can go to thesellshack.net. We'll get you to there. All right, so last week, let's do a free giveaway right now. Let's do a free giveaway right now. Let's see, what do we do here? Right here was Price It Right. We'll do it Price It Right. Alright. Alright, so this right here's, where'd my marker go? This right here is for the donation spots. Alright, so let's do this again. Hopefully you guys did some of your homework. What was last Friday? 5/16, Price It Right, 5/16. Alright, and we'll do Price It Right. What's today's date, guys? I can't remember. Is today the 23rd? Alright. So, let's go over what we got again. You got to set Pegasus wheels. We labeled number 1. You have the Hummer Reveal Kit, labeled number 2. We have, over there at the Model Hut Sales Shack, it is a nice, pretty bluish purple color. And then, last but not least, is number 6. Alright, so the name of the game is, what do you think from highest to low, from lowest to highest would be the range of these parts? Or these products, I should say. Yeah. Ooh. I just grabbed my razor blade. Again, we are being sponsored by Scaledworld.net. Yeah. Give me a bite. That's Mom gave me that. And I lost my cheat sheet. The Model Hut Sales Shack. And the great club, the Diversified Scalers. I really could not find my cheat sheet. Alright, let's see. Yeah, low to high. Oh, I found it. Okay, I found it. Let's see. Alright, I'm gonna go. Let's see, I'm back, guys. What's up? Okay, Bill, bobblehead, the first one. So let's go Bill Jr. He went with 3, 5, 1, 2, 6, 4. Alright, who else? We got Jamie. How you been, Jamie? Haven't seen you post in a while, bud. 6, 4, 2, 5, 3, 1. Alright, Pat. Let's see what Pat has. Pat Fitzman. Fitzman. 3, 1, 5, 3, 1, 5, 2, 6, 4. Alright, John Pole. John Pole. 3, 5, 1, 6, 4, 2. Alright, Tool Taz. That's our buddy Todd. Guys, I hope you guys are all taking part in Scott's muscular dystrophy group build going on right now, our community build. I don't know how we say that. 5, 6, 1, 2. Our buddy Ryan over there at See No Evil builds. He's got 3, 1, 2, 5, 4, 6. And that looks like all the numbers we have right now. Alright, I'm going to go to my cheat sheet. Alright, out of the 5 of them, one guy is correct. One guy is correct. And it is Bill Edmond Jr. So, Bill over at Bobblehead, he has priced them 352,164, and it was 351,264. You can get the ProTech carburetors for $250. For $250, you guys can either track them down by Lisa and Chip over at Extreme Scale Detail, or Paul Turley from the Model Factory. Both supply ProTech stuff. They are $250 a piece. They come in the white and the gray. Really good looking carburetors. I love these carburetors. Number 5 is the Brian Buster color. And it is $5.95 for this bottle right here. The number 1 is the Pegasus wheels, which you guys can also get this from Chip and Lisa. You can also get it from the Model Hut now, is selling some Pegasus wheels. They range anywhere from $9.99 to $14.99. The 1109s, a set of chrome wheels, is one of my favorites that I used through the years in the lowrider builds I did. Number 2 was the Ravel snap together kit, and you can pick this up at Hobby Lobby for $6, and it's an $18 motor. Then we gave you guys a hint about the number 4 a few weeks ago, and they are $23. So thank you guys for playing. Bill was the winner of that one. So we'll get you guys a new project to think about for next week's show for a giveaway. Bill, pick you a number, bud, and let's see what we get Scatty Scooter over here. And so let's give this away here. Bill Edmond. We'll do another Scale World Weekly Price It Right. You guys said today's the 23rd. Alright. Spot 100. Let's see if spot 100 is open. Spot 100 is open. All right. All right, just now we need to do 4 numbers for David Goodwin. I'm gonna let you guys pick out the numbers. We have 16 people here, so I'll let you guys pick 4 numbers for David. Let's see how well this plays out. He said just randomly select it, so I'm gonna let you guys select it. We got this right here's okay. Bill said 50. All right, David Goodwin, number 50. All right, what was the next one? Todd said 34. All right. Two more numbers, guys. Tom says 37. 37's already taken by David. So let's go another number. Don't forget, we got a whole nother page. Then we got a whole nother page of numbers too. Guys, for those guys that had paid the $10 spots, I went around and I redid the raffle. I randomly selected the numbers through a random number generator, and then if the slot was full, like 18 was full, I slashed it out and I went to the next one under it. I went under. Everybody else says round up, so I usually round it up. So I went to the next number higher, and that's what the slashes are for and whatnot. So all you guys that were paying $10 a spot, as of Monday when I switched it to $5 a spot, you guys have all been given other spots, and here's some of the numbers. I just wanted you guys to know that. I want to sell out to benefit Scaledworld.net, Scaledworldweekly, the Diversified Scalers show, because me and Pete have some plans for their club show to help support that. And then our next, I was thinking of doing some auctions instead of a raffle, but our next raffle, I think we're going to do 100% donation to Young Model Master. If you guys don't know who James Schultz is, he's Young Model Master here on YouTube. He's not been doing too well with the doctors, so we're trying to help him be able to go on a vacation before his time on Earth is called to an end. Things ain't looking too good with him. He suffers from cystic fibrosis, and so he's kind of having a rough time. We still need 2 numbers for David Goodwin, guys. We gave him 34, and what else did we do? We did him 34, 30, 50. Bill says number 4. So let's give David Goodwin number 4. Now we need 1 more. All right. Number 17 is full. So let's give... All right, David said number 9. So number 9 it is, Dave. All right, that's David's numbers filled in. And let's not forget, we still have 5 spots to give away. We have 5 spots left to give away still, because we gave 1 away each week so far. So right there, and then we have 4 from Vision 124, 1 left from Scaledworld.net. So let's take an account for that. We have 5. We got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I don't know why I wrote David Irwin. I meant David Goodwin. Dude, I tried to cheat you out of a spot, David. Sorry about that. I fixed it. I wrote my own damn name in there. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So far, we have 77 spots filled. And we have 132 that I put out there. So if we have 77 spots, and that's including the giveaways that I've done, and including the 5 giveaways that we have left to give away. So we still got the rest of this week and next week. Jamie, I thought I had one of your cards already, bud. Ain't it the red 40 Willies? 41 Willies or something? Alright, well last week Adam picked a box between number 1 and 8. Today Robert ain't here and David Goodwin is here, but I don't have a way to do a random generator like we did last week. I don't have my tablet. But why don't we let both these guys pick a box? Last week Adam chose number 2, so he's got box number 2 chosen. And since you guys were the only 2 guys that donated funds last week, and both of you guys have been buying spots left and right, my intentions was to have more people buying, so that way we can do a raffle through the numbers. You know, I'll like if we had 7 people last week, we could have 7 people this week, and I'd randomly draw a number between 1 and 7. Last week it got to be Adam. He picked box number 2. This week, since Robert and David were the only ones to buy into the raffle, plus they've purchased a lot of the raffle spots already, I'm gonna give them both a choice. David, since you're here, you can pick a box between 1 and 8. Here, let me give you a little look. See if I can't scoop that stuff over. Top box. Alright. Number 2 is already taken. So you got number 4, got number 6, number 8, number 1, number 7, number 3, and then number 5. So just like the real show, there is a couple zonks in there. Whatever you open up in the box is going to be what you're going to keep. Alright, David says number 4. Alright, so, and then I'll get with Robert on Facebook because he's been busy at work. And I'm going to let Robert pick a box too. Just to thank you guys for continually continuing to buy spots and help me out here. So this week, David Goodwin, he picked number 4. All right. David bought 20 spots today. He's bought 50. He bought 50 last week, and he bought another 20 today. I really appreciate that, Dave. Robert has bought 90. Bill's bought 30. Eddie Nevis has bought 50, and Adam Mosier bought 50. So I appreciate your guys' help, and I want to reward you guys that continually to do that. I'm still stuck on the idea of not letting you guys see what's in your box, but let me say, Dave, I'm gonna give you a look at what you're getting. There's something in there, just so you can hear there's something in there. And I'm thinking I'm gonna take a peek real quick. I'm just gonna tease you. Let me see, because I forgot what I even put in here. All right, number 4. All right. Yeah, I understand, Don. Now, guys, it is going until the 30th. So today's the 20th. No, that ain't right. That can't be right. No, I don't know where my calendar is. But that don't seem right, guys. Oh, no, that is. What the H? Because look, something's not adding up right. Did we start it on the 11th? Because here I have this down right here. Last week was the 17th. First week, second week, third week. Yeah, because look, on the live show, yeah, something, I'm lost, guys, because I thought it was going to go on to the 30th. So if today's the 23rd, that means next Wednesday would be the 30th, right? May 9th through the 30th. Where did I lost something then. So basically we're going into our last week. Huh. Well, for some reason, week 1, week 2, so we're going into the 3rd week. Alright, now I'm confused. Okay, we did the Price is Right game. We did that game. No, we are in the 3rd week. Because, look, I did this the 1st week. Last week, we did this, and nobody got it. And then we did it this week. Did we not have nobody? We didn't have no sales on the 2nd week, I think. I think there was one week where nobody bought anything, and I think it was the 2nd week. I apologize, guys. I must have missed a week. So let's switch that up. Let's switch this up. We're going to do Robert. And then David Goodwin. Yeah, maybe, yeah, last week I don't think we had anybody purchase anything. Okay. All right. And then the third week winner, we'll give that one. David, are you good with that? We'll put you down as a second week winner, and then we'll let Robert pick for the third week. So I guess we just got 1 week left. So we need to sell. I don't like that pen. We need to sell at least. See, we got this right here. We'll do Robert. And he'll be. Alright, so let's do that. $9.11 and today. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the first week, David, you bought 20 and you got one free space because you bought from the model hut. And then I have you down as another 30 that you just straight donated. Good luck on that, John. All right. So let's do a free giveaway. Let's do a free giveaway because I have 5 to give away, and I want to fill in some of these spots, and then we'll take a count and to see if we can't get 100. Well, here, how about this, guys? Right here, I'll pay the shipping. Why don't we do a little auction real quick? Since I selected all this stuff here, right here, as one of the prizes, would you guys be interested in if I auction this off right now? The highest bidder will win this product. You just PayPal the same. You PayPal the same PayPal Scaled World Weekly, and we'll throw in a free space. You'll get everything you see here. Would that be something that would have interested some of you guys? Hey, top bidder, you bid it, you bid, it wins. So let's say Somebody want to put off a starting bid? I'll raffle this. I'll auction this off. You guys just do the PayPal to Scale World Weekly. John's in it.
Call from Kansas City KS.
Gavin's at 25.
Call from Kansas City KS.
Preston, you're a little low there, bud. The bid's at 25.
Call from Kansas City KS.
It's about an $80 value if you was to buy everything separately. Don't forget, you guys will get a free spot. John's at 30. It would go to Scaled World Weekly. Where is it? Scaledworldweekly at yahoo.com for PayPal. We'll even throw in last year's diversified scalar flyer. Because I have, well, wait a minute. Not last year's, I only got one of those. We'll throw in this year's flyer, because I have a few of those. And you'll get a Scaled World. We'll give you a Scaled World card.
Call from.
Hello? Yeah, he's right here beside me. I don't know, we didn't answer it. Yeah. No. I won't. He's right here beside me playing Legos. Yeah. Yeah, I will. No, it's down here. You put it down here. Yeah. Yep. Yep. You did. All right. All right. No, I can. I'll have them all accounted for before I go up there. Yes, I do. All right. Talk to you later. Bye. All right. John's at 30. Anybody else in? So you'll get all this. Now I gotta find a box to put it on. I don't know what I just done to myself. And like I said, this right here is a brand new, donated by Brian Buster, from the Model Hut. It's his Buster's custom color line. It is vacuum sealed. Yeah, I'm raffling. I'm auctioning off this lot. Right now, John Pole is at 30 bucks. You get everything you see here. It was products that we used in one of our Scaledworldweekly raffle games. Bill Edmond Jr. got the correct answer today. He priced them all lowest to highest in here. It's about $76. Almost $77 worth of stuff right here. Hello, young model master. Guys, James is here. If you guys don't follow his channel, go subscribe to him. Our next raffle is going to be to benefit young model master. His mom does have a GoFundMe page posted up. Like I said, he's battling cystic fibrosis. The diagnosis last month wasn't too encouraging. And instead of his mom trying to get things in order if things go for the worst, as predicted, she would rather let James have a good vacation, and James get to experience some stuff that he has always wanted to do before his illness takes over to where he won't be able to do that. James, I don't want to tell a whole lot of your business, but I appreciate you coming in here today. And maybe on your channel, you can get more information out and share the link where your mom is doing the GoFundMe page and stuff. The color, I don't know what color it is right offhand. It is on this right here, like I said, was donated. I didn't order this, but it is a nice metallic purplish blue, like a purple. And I don't want to open it up because it was donated. Yeah, more of a metallic blue. David's at 35. Let me see. I think on these wheels here, on these wheels here, I was going to use them for one of my projects. So they do have custom tires on it. You won't get these tires from Steve Zimmerman. These are custom made tires that I made. I did have the disc brakes set up for the back, the resin disc brakes for them. Like I said, I was just using them for the Price is Right game. But since I decided we'll raffle all this stuff off, we'll auction all this stuff off, I'll let you guys see more of what it is. I needed the rings off the back of these smoothies for another set of wheels that weren't chrome. And what I did is I casted these the rear rings. That's why they're not chrome. You see the front is chrome. The backs ain't chrome. And then I sanded off the paint. Steve Zimmerman sends these wheels already painted. Little plastic disc in the middle is chrome. They're really nice. But I sanded the backs down so I could glue on the brake and rotors, to give me more detail. Yeah, last year, James spent some time in the hospital, and you could imagine being 17 years old and not being able to eat and swallow and chew and what have you. And I know he spent several weeks in the hospital on a feeding tube, and he still came back strong, built the models, got to go to Atlanta. He got to finally meet Chicken Wing, Struts. Who else was there? I know four or five of you young guys met up there at the Atlanta show, which was super cool. Which was very cool, matter of fact. Heck, we'll even throw in, if this is okay with Pete, we even throw in 2 Scaled World decals. Yeah, Pappy always goes, yeah. We even throw in 2 Scaled World water slide decals. Now, these are meant for the windows, guys. You guys have seen the water slide decals on a lot of the builds that I've done for Scaled World. And, but they're 2 water slide decals. We even toss those in. What are we at? We're at David G at 35. Yeah, I forgot George was there. I should have known to mention George first. Sorry about that, George. So let's see. We're going to give away, and don't forget you're getting a free spot too with this. What else can I pull out and raffle off? Let's have some fun, guys. Let's have some fun. Now, please keep in mind, I should have said this first. With anything that we auction off here for Scaled World, once everything is done and paid for and everything, I'm going to request funds. And then when the funds get here, then I'll ship. So just so you guys know, it won't be in the mail ASAP. It will be in here after everything's done. We haven't really touched much funds in the PayPal for Scaled World. We're just letting everything generate, and then we're going to go from there. But this right here will be priority 1 to get whatever is auctioned off. shipped. And I hope you guys understand that, those guys that are bidding. I have some more stuff we could pull out in raffle. I mean auction. Let's see, stuff I can live without. Stuff I can live without. We still at 35. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes so some newer people can come in, or not come in, but can comment. How about this? $35 going once. We're gonna do 35 going twice. Anybody else? We're bidding on everything you see right here, George. This was the products that we used in the Price It Right game. Bill Edmond won it. He got everything priced in the correct order. So he won a free spot. Now we're going to give away a free spot to the highest bidder, but they're going to get everything they see here. And the bidding's at $35. Don't forget, you're going to get George's flyer for their new show. You're going to get the Scaledworld.net card. You're going to get some exclusive Scaledworld.net window decals. And don't forget, guys, these are on a solid sheet, so you'll need to cut these apart to separate them. We're at $35 on this. I got one more item that we're going to auction off. So if this right here is done, you got 35 to David Goodwin. Yeah, it's what you see pictured here. If you added it up and didn't price in shipping, it's $76.43 of what you have right here. So we're going to write down the first auction off. The first auction will get right here, David. You're going to get a free spot. You'll get a free spot for the Scaledworldweekly auction. 523. And you're going to get all of that. So you can pick. And like I said, just PayPal where you've been PayPaling. And we'll get you a free spot in here, and I'll get all this right here in a box for you. And like I said, the paint was donated by Brian Buster over at the Model Hut, the Cell Shack. And then you get my set of project wheels. Alright, so we got to get that boxed up. David also got box number 4. So, let's, David, are you good with that, bud? I'm good with that, if you are. Then let's, David, are you still there? Hello, John. Hope you guys are still here. I don't see no comments, no movement. You want me to you want me to give the free spot to James, or what you just won in the raffle to James? I'm confused. Later, Bill. So give James the raffle spot? I'm confused now, buddy. Alright. James, pick a number. Pick one of these numbers, young model master, if you're still here. Here's what's open on the first page. You get a free raffle spot, bud. David gave it to you, bud. DG's Garage gave it to you. Old school modeler. So here's the open numbers. And then you got this page also. Thank you, David. I'll make sure you get all that in the package. And then I'm going to put down 93. 93 is open, so I'm going to put down... Spell your last name, James. I don't know how to spell Schultz. S-H... Alright, I put you down. Slot 93, James Schultz, gifted by DG. Alright. And, so we get that. And I'm going to write gifted to James Schultz. Alright. Alright. Good deal. Thanks, Dave. Alright, so we still got 4. We got 4 more spots to give away. Donated by Vision 124. I have a reserve. I'm going to write it down before we go. Let's, I want to auction off. We'll auction off this original 62 AMT Ford Fairlane. It did have a motor in it at one time. I painted this probably 20 years ago. It has the promo stamped chassis. It was a screw car. but it was never a promo. It was a step up from the Craftsman kits. The Craftsman kit was the promo based. When I got this, the whole front end was broke. The chrome was shot. And this was before I did molding, drilling out the molded in headlights. It has elastic for the seat belt. This is before I got really into the detailing of everything. There is some photo etch in there. I've had this car for years. I've had the car for years, but it's just sitting in the case. It is an original 1962 Fairlane. You guys want to bid on... Oh, man. Photo etch plate ring fell off the front. Yeah, I got him down for 93. He's got it. See, the photo etch plate on the back is there, but this one here fell off the front, so I'll put it on the inside. You guys can either keep it on your shelf. You can either keep it on your shelf or now I do have a reserve on this. I'm going to write it down on the piece of paper right now to see if it hits that reserve. We'll raffle this off. Anybody interested in this? Now, if this hits my reserve, we'll give you guys 2 spots that George gave us. Oh, forgot to write that down. Write that down. Yeah, Scaled World auction. Alright, we'll do that. And then let's put this down. Auction 1. One through 6. Price it. Right items. David Goodwin. $35. Alright. Then we got auction 2. 62 AMT Fairlane. Built up. So right there, the first auction went to David Goodwin for $35, and then the second auction is going to be for this AMT. I also have an original 62 Thunderbird. I'll show you guys. Well, I showed you guys that one before. Now it could stand to use a rebuild. It's a little rough. It's a little rough because it was painted many years ago. I was just learning how to use clear coat and whatnot. I never polished it. I never polished it. You can see there's tons of crap in it. I was learning how to. I learned how to foil with this car. I learned how to first use automotive paint and clear coat and stuff using this car. When I picked this up, it was a glue bomb. So I molded in the rear bumpers because I couldn't get them off. The front bumpers, it was just a bad glue bomb. And this right here was a real Craftsman kit. It came with the plate. There is no motor. The hood doesn't open. It does still have the screws in the chassis. I try to detail it up a little bit. A car I was really proud of. The steering wheel still tilts like the real car does. No interested in either one of them? No, that's no problem. We'll try again next week. Maybe let you guys think about what's coming up. We'll auction this off. We'll auction this off next week. And what do you guys think? You want to auction off? You want to auction off one of the Let's Make a Deal boxes? We'll let somebody take a bid on the box of their choice. The highest bidder take a box of their choice, and then we'll see what happens at the end. I'm just trying to think of ways to keep you guys involved, give everybody a chance to get something and help out. You guys know how I feel about this stuff and the accomplishments and funness of it.
Call from Kansas City KS. Call from Kansas City KS. Call from Kansas City KS. Call from Kansas City KS.
Oh, that's what we're trying. That's what we're trying to do with this proceeds from this raffle. Scaledworld.net and myself, Minnie over here at Mr. Mini Dreams, and our new thing that we're doing is a Scaled World Weekly. The Scaled World Weekly program that we're trying to do every Wednesday. We are in contacts with Chris Hales at C1. We're also talking to the guys at Zoom On. And we're trying to get in touch with somebody from 81. And we're going to try to be able to, if we can't get donations, at least we want to be able to have the funds to purchase a few kits. That way, when we go to build this C1 Honda kit, we'll be able to actually give one of these away, maybe one of these away and a kit. This is the way that we are trying to raise funds to do so. There's a lot of channels, there's a lot of Facebook pages, there's a lot of YouTube pages. A lot of people are going to Patreon, and they're asking for something as little as $1 a month. That would be great if all my subscribers would donate me $1 a month, but we know that ain't going to happen. I have 2,900 plus subscribers, you know. I feel self-conscious, I guess, if I'm just going out there and asking for you guys to donate to me. So what I do is these raffles give you guys a chance to, at least if you're donating to me, at least you're getting an opportunity to win something, something of value or something that I've built, or something like that. And I appreciate everybody that supports what I do, what scaledworld.net does. So yeah, our plans are to be able to get an account built up to where, like the raffle we're doing now, the auction I just did, maybe every so often have a round of auctions, do some more raffles, and to generate the money that would be able to supply some of this stuff. Like Rattlecan just mentioned, I don't know if we would purchase stuff and then raffle it off per se, or if we'll purchase stuff to give away. Pete at Scaled World he was very encouraging for me to come to YouTube. He was very encouraging me to build some of this stuff. So a lot of the stuff that I built for Scaledworld.net was donated to me. I built them. I have a letter here that I'll keep close to me because that meant a lot. I was given a few projects to do. And Pete from Scaled World wrote me a note saying this stuff is for you. Build it and enjoy it the way you want. I want to see you build it. The only thing I ask is if I can display it at scaledworld.net. And, you know, this kit here, plus the Honda kit that he sent, you know, that's pretty expensive, guys. So what I did is I built it. I added my own wheels. I added all the photo etch that I wanted to add. I added in all the seat belts, all the detail, and I gave the whole car back to Pete at Scaled World. He was more than happy to get it, but he thought that he owed me more, you know, for time and everything. And I said, no, you gave me the opportunity to build C1 model stuff that I don't have the funds to buy myself. You know what I'm saying, guys? So in return, we want to be able to do that for a few more of you in the community. Pete helps a lot of us out in the hobby. He supports a lot of our benches. He supports all your guys' work by showing your guys' stuff at scaledworld.net without any prejudice. He doesn't care how long you've been building. He doesn't care what style you build. He doesn't care how far you detail it. As long as it's clean, as long as it's complete, and as long as you enjoy building it, he wants you to enjoy showing it and sharing it. So the opportunity for us to get together and do more stuff like this is coming. And I thank you for mentioning that, Ajax, over there at Rattle Can. That, you know, we got plenty of stuff planned, dreamed up, if I should say, you know, me being Mr. Many Dreams. But we need funds. We need interaction. We need the support. And if we can get all that together, we'll see about a raffle for C1 products, maybe an auction for C1 products. Like I said, we, just in this build right here alone, before we do anything else, just to buy the supplies that we got here for the C1 Challenger, we're just knocking on $200. Between the wheels, the C1 kit, the model kit, the photo etch we bought for, the hood, the front bumper valance, the rear bumper valance, the motor, the chassis plate that was donated by George over at Vision 124. This don't include all the custom stuff that I've already done to it, that I've added in the custom tail lights, you know, and all this other stuff, you know. So it's not cheap to build custom stuff like this. You got to wait for stuff to be shipped to you. There's a lot of people that don't have the patience. They don't understand, if I paid on Thursday, I should have it, you know. And granted, some people have been waiting for clearly scale stuff for 4 months. But you got to realize Jeremy John had some issues, health-related issues. Chris at C1 has been traveling. He was just here in the United States for a few weeks. Now he's just gotten back home. And then sometimes a new product comes out and they get flooded. You know, you make 35 of these thinking, you know, at $45 a piece, if I sell 30 of them, you know, that should be good. But then his 30 sales goes to 300 sales, you know, so, you know, it gets backed up. And sometimes we're so impatient because we don't want to wait. People refuse to buy from a certain company because of the wait time, you know. So if we get products here, well, thanks, Ajax. I just reading what Ajax posts about Patreon. It's a self-fulfilling thing, brother. I would hate to see somebody. I'll tell you this. I would hate to keep giving someone money, and if I don't get nothing in return, you know what I mean? Not even the opportunity to give something in return. That's like my son coming up to me and saying, "Dad, I want $5 just to throw down the trash." I mean, that's how I look at it. If he wanted $5 to go buy a sandwich, you know, I'll go with him because Lord knows I'm eating all the time, but it's just the fact of the matter is sometimes my thought on the Patreon thing is I'm not giving you guys anything for your support. I'm just a guy in the basement building plastic models, just trying to help others share what they love to do. And I don't think you guys should pay me for that. You know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing on my bench that none of you guys, with practice, with a little bit of knowledge, could be doing the exact same thing I'm doing. My models weren't this great for years. I had to change my way of thinking, change my way of building, change the products I was using, and that's all I can do. I can be here to encourage you guys to try new things, to step out of your comfort zone. I just wanted to paint some of the figures just to paint the figures, and now I've got over 100 figures either painted or started. It's just the things to encourage you guys to do more within your hobby than just keep opening up the box, put some decals on it, put it on the shelf. And plus, we are trying to get we're trying to get some things for the diversified scalers popping off. You got a club with like 7 members that are throwing on a show. They're going into their 7th show, the 7th annual show coming up here in September. I've been attending a show that's been going for 20 some years, and we've never had nothing this nice to broadcast our show. So it's nice. I want to support a small club like this. They became my friends. We're 2,700 miles away from each other, just shy of 2,700 miles, I think. But I can talk to George. I can talk to Pete. I share jokes and pictures with Dennis and with Dee. April, I'm always watching his post. He's taught me how a drag Honda motor would look versus a street motor, and these guys, I've never shook their hand. I've never seen in person. But they make me feel like a brother, so I like to help them like that. And so that's why I'm trying to encourage you guys. We've stepped up with the Model Hut. If we sell your spots, Brian Buster at the Model Hut is going to give a $100 gift code away to a winner. And that's stuff we're going to pick out at random. We just raffled off, we just auctioned off this stuff here to David Goodwin, which the money will go back into here. But no, like Ajax just asked, I want to be able to, Scaled World wants to be able to bring you guys stuff that you guys can't get. Anybody can run to Hobby Lobby right now and pick up, say, the 66 Bronco. It's a new kit. It's come out in the 4x4 and now in the Baja. But what a lot of people can't do, they can't go to the Olsen brothers and pick up the flares, the cutout doors, the half cab, the bumpers. They can't go, either for like our friends up in Canada, that get raped on the shipping. They buy $6 flares, a $4 bumper, a $6 door inserts. Their $20 worth of parts now is $45 because of shipping. So that's some of the kind of stuff that we want to help out. You got some Japanese builders and some Chinese builders. Even over the last few weeks, we've gotten a few builders share on scaledworld.net from the Middle East, and we know they're not getting access to some of the American stuff that we are getting without being taxed out the wazoo. So it would be nice if we could pick up some of this stuff and then donate it to you guys, give it away, raffle it off. I always had a plan in my head that I wanted to start a parts exchange. Like take a medium-sized box, put in 2 items that were new, could be used for building, maybe like that carburetor, maybe a set of wheels, or something like that. And then when I passed it on, say I sent it to George, George picks one thing out of the box that he could use, and then he adds 2 things. And then he goes on to the next guy. He picks one thing out, he adds two things. But then I started thinking, you know, it's hard to be trusting nowadays. Um, there's too many people waiting for that handout or waiting to be involved in something just so we can, scam it. And I don't want none of my followers to be victimized by such. So I kind of cut that to loss and started doing the raffle thing, because if I can control what is being offered, if I can control who's shipping it, if I can control, the tracking and everything, then it all relies on me. Scaled World helps out a lot. I am in conjunction. Our PayPal is together with scaledworld.net, but I handle all of this. The raffling, I'm better at talking on the on the camera. There's a lot of stuff being donated from you guys in the community, like Brian Buster, George from Vision 124, not with just donating slots. He's donated kits. John Stancliffe from Gap Hill Speed Shop has donated kits. Chip and Lisa over at Extreme, they've donated gift codes and stuff. So I've gotten a lot of support to help us do this. But I appreciate you guys. It's been 2 hours. I was just going to get on here real quick. I appreciate you guys. Leave a comment once I end this video. Leave a comment on what your thoughts are. Would you be entertained in having a few different auctions? It could be something as simple as a stripped out Mustang, up to a full kit. And by Ajax request, maybe we'll pick up a C1 combo and, auction that off or something. The proceeds are going to go back into Scaled World Weekly. They're going to go back into scaledworld.net. And in return, it's going to end up helping the Diversified Scalers Clubs and helping other people in the community. Like I say, next month's raffle is going to go 100% to James Schultz. We've already discussed that. Me and Pete have already talked about that. Whatever we get planned for the next month's raffle, all proceeds are going to Young Model Master. We're going to try to help his mom out. We're going to try to help his mom out, trying to get James a few different places throughout the year. Like I said earlier last month, James and his mom go to the doctors. He's been suffering from cystic fibrosis all his life. Last year was very, very rough on his I want to say his digestive system, where his body just wasn't metabolizing nothing. He wasn't getting no protein, he wasn't getting no nutrients, so he was on a feeding tube for months. And last month's diagnosis was, in short terms, guys, they said he probably wouldn't be 19 years old. He just turned 17, so I don't want to know when I'm going. So I can imagine James's thoughts of being a 17-year-old. You're just starting life, guys. And then to know that, you have an expiration date that is so close. With me and my family, I've been able to take my kids to Disney World. They've been on a Disney cruise. We've been to Mexico. We've been to Belize. We've been to Roatan. We've been to the Cayman Islands. I've been blessed to send my family across the world, and my kids are all under 15 years old. Me and my wife, we worked hard. Most of all of our money goes to raise the family. I have to sell my hobby stuff to keep my hobby stuff going, because one of our oldest sons does battle his own personal handicap. So I know the stress that James' mom goes through with doctor bills, prescriptions, doctor visits, transportation, taking off work. I got to get here, got to get there. Not only to think about how my son feels, but what about Young Model Master? how's he feel? Last year, our 50-50 raffle went to a close friend of mine, Richard Session. He battles a lot of just anxiety, some depression. He has a disease in his legs where he can't really walk on his own. But since our raffle, man, his wife went back to work. He's able to stay home by himself now. He's getting up and walking. Just that little bit of help that we gave Richard gave him the knowledge that people are out here that care about you. And he took it. He took what we did for him, and instead of just pissing it away, man, it's helped his family out a lot. I know we helped out Blair's wife to cover some funeral costs when Blair passed away, and we did all proceeds from that raffle went to Blair's wife Lisa. Matter of fact, George Ramos won that vehicle. He has that vehicle now. That was a built Chevy truck that we raffled off then, and George has that. David Goodwin, he's won quite a few of these raffles. He keeps going in for it, and I really appreciate that kind of support. But really, don't forget to support scaledworld.net. All the guys that commented today over here, if they have a channel, you can subscribe to them and watch what they do. If they don't have a channel, just subscribe to them and give them some support. I know Ajax over at Rattle Can Shenanigans. He doesn't post as often as me, but he has a good channel. George always has some great stuff over there. Young Model Master, he was here today. Go check out his channel and what he does, and just share some support. We all have something to offer each other, whether it's a friendship or whether it's advice. I don't know what else to say, guys. I rambled on for 2 hours. But thanks today, David. And like I said, just PayPal your raffle, your auction winnings to the same place. Okay, but thanks. And then we'll auction off the 62 Fairlane next week. I'll gather up some things next week for next week's show. We'll let you guys look at them, and then you guys can pick something that you might be interested in. And then what about, I don't know if we should raffle off. I don't know. We'll think about it. I'll get some things to do. But okay, so that's that. We have all 4 Scaled World donations are out as of today. And that means watch the Facebook page. I'll get in touch with George either sometime this week, but we'll find out what we're going to do for the next 4 spots that George has offered. I really thank you guys for playing The Price Is Right today. Bill, Jamie, Pat, John, Todd, and Ryan. All these guys have a channel over here on YouTube, so go check out them. John Pohl, he having some camera issues and some internet issues, so when he gets on there, guys, try to jump on there and support him, because man, we got Comcast down here, and sometimes it's hell or high water if you're going to get good reception. But we still have plenty of spots to sell before we can get to the $100 giveaway over at the Model Hut. So you guys still got a whole nother week of stuff to put in. I appreciate you guys. Again, let's change this to the $5 spot. We'll change that to $5 per spot. So right there. Yeah. Alright, guys. That's about it. I'll get a hold of Robert on Facebook and let him know he can pick a box. And we'll see you guys next week. This is Minnie from Scale World Weekly on the Mr. Mini Dreams bench. Don't forget, check out the Model Hut. If you buy from the Model Hut, you guys get a free spot. So don't forget to check out and see what the Model Hut has to offer. You guys, don't forget, check out the Diversified Scalers. They're on Facebook. They're on Instagram. yeah, I forgot what I was saying. Don't forget, Scaled World is also on Instagram, Twitter. Get out there if you guys share any other web page outlets like that. Don't forget to get people involved, keep people encouraged to build and not just sit at the bench and collect. The enjoyment is building these models. Well, guys, that is it. Peace out. This is Minnie, and I'm done. Thank you guys all for joining me again. And next week we'll finalize all this stuff up, it looks like. So appreciate everything you guys do. And you guys stay positive, stay building, and, do what you guys do to be happy, because this world is short-lived to be angry and upset all the time. So this is Minnie, and I'm done.